to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I don't know how well my mic quality is, but that doesn't matter. And I love the original. So the original was released back in 2013, a while ago. So we're just gonna begin the game, start, and let's see where it starts us.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
The music was not an original. That music that played during that cutscene, I don't remember if there was music, but that music sounds completely new. The subtitles are completely different. Is this ending still here?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Wow. But I don't know why it asked me the time. That's a little weird. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Well,
I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
So I just got 2 achievements.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Then it just keeps on going without him texting. Okay. I love this. It feels so good to be back in this game. This game is amazing. Anyways, I love this game. When I first found out about it, I immediately downloaded it after I watched one video of Markiplier playing this video, and I just bought it and did every ending, and now the game got updated. It feels good to be back and have a remaster. Thank you, Stanley. Oh, well, I'm Stanley, I meant the narrator. So, let's just begin the game, because then it's just going to keep on looping, and then I don't know if he keeps on looping, because I remember that
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Also, sometimes there's an Easter egg. When you get here earlier, you can see yourself walk by. It's pretty cool. That's also an ending, I believe. I haven't played this game in so long. I don't know if I'm going to obey or disobey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. This is left.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Still can see your feet. Meta.
Ah, yes,
a lot brighter.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Also, I don't know if this is made in Source, the new Source, but this is
yes, really worth. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we're going to disobey him, and we're going to jump off the thing.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't know how we could... Oh, crap. So if we there's also another ending when you jump off it, or jump off it. You can't jump in this game. Walk off it before it gets up, then... like that.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I remember when
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why... I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Left and right.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door. I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
That's a sound error, because this is coming from this, and I already heard it before this popped up. It don't matter.
All right, fine,
Not
go
judging
ahead,
the developers
Stanley.
anyway.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place.
Oh.
Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
No, you're
and
lying,
in the end,
bro.
it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill trees?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I would never give in 5 answer, even if I thought it was good. And like, if you really think here, nothing is a 5 out of 5. Everything can't be top notch.
Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one.
I only
Let's
did
take a look.
2 endings. I wonder if I come back here. I wonder, will this change? Probably not. How am I 7? Okay. Okay. That is a lie, bro. Hey, that. Ah, so funny. Ha ha. Friendless empty. Ha.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Fuck you.
And now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
There's no light there.
Let me boot it up. In this game, the baby crawls
also
left
an ending in
towards
this if you
danger. You click the
this for a
button to
couple
move
hours.
him back to the right.
Which
and
I'm
if
not.
he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
No.
But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep
bro, I'm
notes
good.
on your experience.
Alright, well, I'm not doing this. Hours, bro. If I really got an auto clicker, I would do this, but there's no point. I want to know if the ending's different, but I'm not gonna.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single
That's
thing that
supposed to be
might
fun.
improve the experience for me.
weird.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done.
I'm done.
It's over. Thank you for playing.
Come on, bro.
Your input was extremely valuable.
Thanks.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
see.
sounds fun.
What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Minecraft! It's probably not gonna be Minecraft bad, let's hope.
Aha!
Oh my god!
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's
my
our
god!
backstory? What is our motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you
No.
from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Why is that Minecraft sound? But this is gonna make I think that's for OGs, but this is gonna make me cry because this is another game I love. Oh my god. I love this, bro. Oh my god. It feels so good. Oh my god.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
Are we not gonna play the game? Or we're not gonna...
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh,
You gonna throw up,
thank
buddy?
heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another
It's gonna be
game.
Portal 2 this time?
Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Oh.
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
This is making me smile, bro. Rocket League, bro? You're...
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
No!
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in
literally
this game,
says
I will be
Rocket League.
phenomenally impressed. Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Spawn the
There are
ball.
lots of cars here in the back, but
know.
obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley,
Brown, blue
here's
team
the
or
ball.
red?
Have fun.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I can run!
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Yes!
Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so
Yes!
hard on? Stanley, I have a thought.
Let me get a goal.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes
What?
another.
Oh.
Hold on. What are you doing?
No! Where'd it go?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
I didn't mean to do that! And we're in the beta. I don't... Engineered gameplay. I didn't mean to do this, bro. I want to play Rocket League. The original beta. Also, when we're in that one area with like the big and open area, the clicks echoed. It's a little weird. Going back to our office. The beta of betas. Oh god. Before the game even came out. Text? I'm having so many memories of the original before the Ultimate came out of the Stanley Parable. Oh.
I wonder what he found.
Nothing!
If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well,
No!
perhaps he's gotten
I
it.
didn't even mean to fall down there.
Wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. I can wait.
Loading. There we go. Alright. I think that's where we're going to leave it off for this episode. I really want to continue off with this. I might even record another video after this, but I have to stop at 22 minutes. Might be even a little over. I don't know. But thank you for watching, and have a great night to you all.